is on fire. This is the most amount of drama we have ever seen on Twitch, bar none. Every time I think it's going to stop, it doesn't. It keeps going on and on and on and on. And I can no longer keep up with it. Will Twitch survive its biggest implosion? How many creators are going to abandon ship to YouTube? Who will be cancelled forever? So watch this video where we will give you a timeline and rundown of these events.
September the 5th, XQC pulls out of shit camp. XQC announces not going to shit camp at the last minute live on stream because Soda Popping isn't going to be there.
I'm not going to the event. Why is everybody so fucking riled up? Like, holy fuck, man. Where was all that hatred and mauling about Soda not going? What? Like...
Hussein calls out XQC for bailing out at the last minute, starting a feud between the two that would span throughout the duration of the drama.
September the 9th, E-Rob banned. Many viewers and streamers considered this a catalyst for the events to come. E-Rob was banned for 30 days for making threats towards a viewer in his chat.
September the 16th, XQC and Adept break up. XQC claims he was forced to choose between his girlfriend or his family.
I was cornered into choosing between family and Sammy, and unfortunately what happened is that I kind of just chose family, because that's just, I don't know.
September the 17th, XQC and Adept quarrel. XQC and Adept clash in very public breakup feud. Both streamers shouted at each other in front of 150,000 viewers, sparking backlash and endless clips.
Come a time where we have to cut the bread somehow. You knew that I've always wanted, when things are moving on, to move on. You know how I am. Okay? I don't cut it halfway. I have to go all the way. I don't have things above my head all fucking day.
I can't do this with you anymore. You are not a victim here. You have never been a victim here.
Okay.
I'm done speaking with you.
I'm
You
done
are
as well.
not a victim.
It's okay.
Stop victimizing yourself.
I'm sorry. This got too heavy. I'm sorry. Bye.
Hassan explains how XQC could have avoided his breakup drama.
We're now in a different universe where XQC says, hey, my bad for not showing up last second. I had some fucking family issues going on. Doesn't have to say that he broke up with Adept or anything like that. Everyone is understanding. Everyone says, oh man, that sucks. That's so sad. We understand. We love you. XQCL. Okay?
September the 18th, Slicker accused of scamming. It's Slicker accused of scamming fans and friends out of over $300,000 to fuel gambling addiction with countless streamers, friends and fans, revealing he had taken money from them under false pretenses.
Basically, my bank account got locked. This has happened for like 3-4 days. I've been asking around people. Sadly, today, well, tomorrow is the last day until my credit starts getting fucked up. I could ask if I could borrow from, and I'll pay back. Genuinely, give me 2 months and I can pay back. I've asked a few streamers, they couldn't help, and yeah, I don't mind it. It's okay. So I just went out, asked a few subs I've noticed, and yeah.
Slicker admits to scams and offers a tearful apology live on Twitch.
I'm not a victim. I'm not a victim. Man, wallah, I never knew this thing was gonna come, bro. Wallah, I don't know what to say, boys. Wallah, I don't know what to say. It's time for the truth.
Pokimane and mizkif demand gambling be banned in viral tweets.
September the 19th, fallout from Slicker scams. Trainwrecks makes bombshell allegation. Ludwig and XQC promise to pay back victims of its Slickers scam. While Trainwrecks defends gambling on Twitch. It's Slicker claims gambling companies offered him sponsorship after his apology.
I just got a call with the casino. They said they would help me pay off the people if I do the sponsor for them, but I refused it.
Mizkif hits out at Trainwrecks for defending gambling.
It's that simple. Strange saying it's scapegoating slots, BJ roulette, and not blaming the individual. We're doing both, bro. We're literally we are blaming roulettes, slots that Twitch allows this to be a thing, because if you remove it, then guess what? Less people are going to do it because it's not ease of access. Why do people give you millions of dollars a month to market gambling? It's surely not because they're friends with you, Train. It's because you give them millions and millions of dollars in revenue every month from your viewers who go and watch you are now gamblers. That's why you get the money, bro. You get millions of dollars because of it. We're not blaming just the individual. Slicker is 100% wrong for what he did, and he was a problem for what he did, 100%.
Mizkif and Trainwrecks take shots at one another on Twitter. Mizkif says Trainwrecks should be banned because of his alleged involvement in crypto scams. Trainwrecks claims Mizkif covered up sexual assaults with the help of Maya Higa and Mitch Jones to save his friends from being cancelled. Asmongold calls out Twitch for not banning its Slicker. Adrian Lee makes Crazy Slick claims public. Adrian Lee goes live on Twitch with sexual assault allegations lobbied at Crazy Slick.
Was at a party, fell asleep, got touched by Crazy Slick. He was, quote, checking my pulse by touching my neck and chest area and trying to feel my heartbeat. And if anyone knows anatomy of a woman, your heart is on your boob.
This is the alleged sexual assault that Trainwrecks accuses Mizkif of covering up. Maya Higa addresses allegations. She was sent to downplay Lee's sexual assault.
Originally, she said, and I know a lot of people are saying that I told her not to say anything, which I don't believe is the case. It's been a long time, but she said on her stream she didn't want to come out with it because she didn't want to get the short end of the stick, right? She felt like she was forced into this situation with Nova saying it, but she said on this stream, she was like, I knew I was going to get the short end of the stick if I say something. So we probably had a conversation that was like, are you sure you want to do this? Do you want to say anything, or do you just want to do it anonymously? Something like that, right?
She claims she did not downplay Adrian Lee's allegations, but admitted she should not have gotten involved because of her status as a popular Twitch streamer.
And was there a power dynamic in that situation? Because I'm a bigger streamer, yes. And I feel bad about that. It wasn't my intention to introduce that to the situation. I wasn't trying to impose that on her. I wasn't trying to pressure her, or like force her into saying something. But did it naturally exist? Yes.
September the 20th, Crazy Slick goes missing and old Mizkif DMs leaked. Ice Poseidon leaks DMs from Mizkif, who allegedly used racist and homophobic slurs. Crazy Slick goes missing and is found hours later. During this time, Slick sent goodbye messages to his close friends. And Asmongold claims he hopes Crazy Slick dies.
I don't give a fuck whether you touched her on the chest or not. You're a creepy fucking piece of shit that uses your friends to go and act as a gatekeeper to keep people out so you can allow yourself to be fucking abusive. I fucking hate you. I hope you die. I hope you fucking die.
It's Slicker loses Twitch partner button and subs. XQC says he actually wants gambling to be banned on Twitch. He says it's because some streamers are disingenuous and don't show the bad side of gambling.
The reason why I think Twitch should ban Gamba isn't that Gamba is bad enough to be banned. The fact is, a lot of people, a lot of creators, 99% of people who stream Gamba have deals and have a system that doesn't display what gambling is in a disingenuous, irresponsible way, right? That is the problem, is that the people not be trusted to show the actual reality of it.
Allegations arise that Trainwreck paid Twitch staff $80,000 live on the stream. Trainwreck says they are former Twitch staff and no longer are employed there. XQC apologises to Adept for their public argument.
Oh, sorry, turn this way.
It's okay. Do you acknowledge I'm not your enemy? Is that what you're saying?
Ludwig and Hassan confront XQC over shit camp comments.
Your message perpetuated the live stream fail narrative that it'd be boring without soda, which was posted before you said what you said. So if your effort was to try to minimize the harm to the event, you at best did it in the dumbest way possible, and at worst just perpetuated what was already making the event seem bad, which maybe was just an oversight. But it was and then the sentence I need someone like Soda to run good stuff implies that everyone there cannot run good stuff.
XQC admits that he used his breakup as an excuse. He says that he just didn't want to go.
I did not want to go to the event, regardless. There were small things that were here.
Bro, I don't want to cancel you. I want you to be a good person. I want you to be like 2019 XQC. Okay, that's what I want. I want you to go back to like being a normal person who's like kind and good to people.
Things were heightened, okay?
And if you
a lot
didn't,
of things were a part of that, and I feel like there was not enough pebbles. If I had more, no, that's not good enough. It's not good enough. I was like, okay, I'll give him a little bit of pebble here and a little bit of pebble there, okay? And the breakup was a mini pebble in the tons of rocks that were in there. Tons of rocks.
Twitch bans gambling, or do they? Twitch bans unregulated gambling sites, but not sports betting, fantasy betting, or poker.
September the 21st, mizkif put on leave from OTK. Twitch cuts sub-splits. Twitch denies 70-30 split for subscriptions, with all streamers sticking to the 50-50 split. Popular banned streamer Dr. Disrespect slams Twitch as a streaming platform. Asmongold and Valkyrie blame ads for killing Twitch after 70-30 split denial. mizkif put on leave by OTK. Third party hired to investigate sexual assault cover-up. mizkif releases statement on Twitter. Apologises for use of slurs. Confirms Crazy Slick has been evicted and apologises to everyone involved in his bad judgment calls. Ludwig claims mizkif can't be cancelled.
The things that have come out, the drama, the scandals, the new information is insane. It's probably the most drama-filled month in the history of Twitch. It's imploding in front of our eyes, and mizkif has a lot to own up for. Now, here's the thing. Miz is Miz, in the sense that he will never be canceled unless he's deplatformed, because you are never truly canceled as long as you keep creating content. And why would he ever stop creating content? Because Miz truly lives for streaming. So I don't expect for him to disappear. I assume he will just let it die down a bit, come back in 2 weeks, and there will still be a group of people who follow him. And he has to deal with this, which will last for the rest of his life. A lot of people, maybe even more people that follow him and more people that watch him, will always think of him as someone who either protected a sexual assaulter or is someone who is racist or homophobic.
Crazy Slick caught using mizkif's account to hit on girls.
mizkif followed me on stream when it was 4 o'clock in the morning when I was playing Minecraft. And Slick was on mizkif's account.
Moist Critical weighs in, slamming mizkif for his public apology.
Not only was it not sexual assault, but to say regardless of the degree is once again another like insinuation of, you know, there's different levels of a sexual assault. I don't know. It still seems like downplaying, which is bad.
Trainwreck plans to continue streaming gambling following Twitch's ban. Trainwreck calls Twitch corrupt for banning gambling. Corinna Kopf criticizes Twitch's gambling ban.
Dude. You were like, everyone is so soft nowadays. Like, you were influenced to do so many things that are not good for you financially, physically, mentally, every day. We're not gonna be able to fucking drink on stream because that promotes getting drunk. Not gonna be able to fucking smoke on stream, that promotes whatever. It's like there's a million different things that you're promoted to do on a daily basis that are not good for you. It's your fucking decision to like do like. And everybody who fucking gambles, like, you watch people fucking lose thousands of dollars. Like, when I watch somebody gamble, I'm, like, happy that I'm not fucking losing that money. I'm watching somebody else do it. Like...
Corinna Kopf calls out Pokimane for promoting gambling on stream. Pokimane, in retaliation, then slams Corinna Kopf for promoting crypto scams and her OnlyFans.
Now that you've lost your job promoting illegal crypto gambling websites, would you like to join my YouTube editing team? Is that what you're asking here?
Justin Mink's accused of blackmailing another streamer after TwitchCon party.
September the 22nd, XQC versus Pokimane. XQC claims that Pokimane spoke out about gambling for clout. For the monies.
But I have to be honest with you, going after the two dudes extremely adamantly, while not only having a close friend that does it, she's more of a friend with her than she is of us probably, right? And actually watching it, I think that's weird. I'm sorry. What do you want me to say about it, man? That's a problem, bitch. Saying that Poke is just doing it for clout. Yeah, mostly, yeah. Mostly, yeah. Because I guarantee you, there is not a singular person who's actively against Gamba who have a massive impact and reach on Twitch, who have contacts and Twitch staff and higher ups they can send a text to, or they can send a DM to, or they can literally just call on the fucking phone, right? Not a singular one of them, not one, made any contact or effort to get things moving behind the scenes or publicly until there's a wave of fuck Slicker, fuck Scam, fuck Gamba for them to hop on the horse and go with their hashtag save the world type shit. Nobody actually cared. Nobody. Give me one text, give me one proof that anybody tried to make anything move.
Pokimane renounces Twitch drama and says she doesn't want to be involved anymore.
To be honest with you, at this point, I'm appalled by so many things. I just don't want to be involved in anything.
September the 23rd, the infamous call. Mitch Jones claims mizkif sent him and Maya to downplay the sexual assault allegations.
Did Miz explicitly give direction to you and Maya and fucking whoever the fuck else was in that room to go to Adriana's house and to quote unquote downplay the situation or find a way to save Slick's ass? Yes or no?
The answer to that is yes.
Emaru defends mizkif on stream, says he would never try to cover up sexual assault.
The Miz that I know would never know the full story and just let that happen. There's just no way that he knew. I'm sorry.
Asmongold admits Twitch drama will make him miss World of Warcraft. Classic Leech King. Fucking loser. Private Discord call between mizkif, Trainwreck, Asmongold, XQC, Mitch Jones leaked. Barry? Who's Barry? Alleges that Maya heavily gaslit Adrian Lee into changing her twit longer. Trainwrecks calls Pokimane one of the most corrupt streamers on Twitch.
No shit. That's what Pokey does. Pokey's one of the most corrupt figures on Twitch. The only problem is that...
Wait, real quick.
Said
Hassan defends Pokimane after Trainwrecks calls her corrupt.
I'm not gonna maintain. I'm gonna still maintain my charitability. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna be as objective as possible, or try to be as objective as possible. I mean, Train is out of his mind. That's just, you know, that's just classic Train. I think what Asmon is trying to say, I guess, is because that's Train's words that he's saying is like corrupt. Pokey's corrupt. Asmon's not saying that.
Twitch SVP leaves company after creator pay split. Drama.
September the 24th, Justin Mink's response. Justin Minks updates viewers amid blackmail allegations.
September the 25th, Emma Rue's response sparks yet more drama. XQC claims OTK are weaponizing Emma Rue's emotional statement.
This was a move. Oh yeah, we didn't know. We don't know if we don't know. Yeah, come on, man. Everybody knew, dude. Come on, man. Everybody knew, dude. What the fuck is this, man? Oh, we didn't know, and it's only happening because the streamers want to gain something out of this, so they're going for it. I was already called out for weaponizing this since the get-go. Right? At that point, this would make me look even worse if I released it, because then I'm even more weaponizing it. This only plays into their hand that...
mizkif fans in shambles in his offline chat, convinced he will never, ever, ever return.
When Destiny was leaking the call, I was in mizkif's offline chat because I just wanted to see what they were talking about, and bro, it was hilarious. I think I have the logs. Okay, so it started off, you know, fuck man, there's 3 hours of this. I would have never joined this call. Shout out Monster X Rag, because I think we need your opinion on it. Next, it was like, yikes, Riz, yikes, we lost. They're starting to get a little bit more stressed. And then it gets to the point where they know they're done. They're like, it was a good run. RP Bozo, well career. And then as soon as they talk about the investigative things, they did a copy pasta. In case of investigation by any federal entity or similar, I don't have any involvement with this group or the people in it. Bro, I miss kids in shambles, man. Unlucky.
Bayer issues final statement, announces indefinite break from online platforms. Code Miko announces plans to migrate stream to YouTube following Twitch subsplit controversy.
70-30 seems more fair. So I know that YouTube has 70-30, so I'm probably going to slowly migrate over to YouTube as well. I'm gonna be trying to focus more on YouTube videos because I personally think that the way YouTube has allows monetization on their VODs, on their clips is like ethically correct. The fact that Twitch puts ads on our VODs and our clips, well, not clips, sorry, but the fact that Twitch puts ads on our VODs but do not let us monetize our VODs is fucking weird. Okay, it's so weird.
Emaru calls Code Miko fake as fuck as she reacts to mizkif drama.
September the 26th, XQC's final view on gambling and Asmongold giving up.
Having your main account, why not streaming on it? I just got anxious about it today. I don't know. It's a weird personal thing. Like, I planned, like, I even had, like, I put a tweet in my drafts that I was going to tweet out that I was going to go live on my main channel today. I woke up at like 7 in the morning. I was just having a panic attack and like freaking out about it. I couldn't go back to sleep at all. And so I just said, fuck it. Like, just gave up. I just don't want to do it. I don't know if I'm ever gonna stream my main channel again at this point. I'm gonna be honest. Like I don't know if I'll ever stream my main channel again.
XQC admits Twitch gambling streams were wrong, but won't fake being sorry.
I knew Gamba was wrong. I knew it was wrong. Gamba is wrong. I did Gamba. People complained. I didn't give a fuck.
Hi guys, welcome to our podcast On the Fence. This is where we delve into the world of YouTube drama
or social media this week.
But not just drama, we also do the trending side of YouTube or Twitch or Facebook or whatever is trending on social media. So we like to cover both sides of
the spectrum.
Yes. And so let's delve into today's topic, which is Twitch.
So that was a lot of drama, don't you think, Carl?
Mate, Twitch is going mad this month.
Twitch is going down the pan if it carries on at this rate. Like, it's just going to implode. Boom.
Then this the joys of social media, mate.
Yeah.
If there's platform for opinion, it shall be made.
And it certainly has.
And now it's our turn to give our opinion.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So one thing throughout all of these dramas, the one thing that springs to mind is don't get involved in a situation if you have skeletons in your closet.
Yeah, it's like the old saying goes. If you live in a glass house, don't throw stones.
And a lot of people are made of glass in these arguments. I'll tell you that for nothing.
Or if you give an opinion and you can't take someone else's opinion, keep the opinion to yourself.
Yeah.
You're just gonna get hurt.
Or somebody's gonna.
You got no one else to blame but yourself for putting your opinion out there.
Putting yourself in the
just
firing
like us,
line.
Like, there's gonna be people that don't agree with our opinion, but it is what it is. It's just the way the world works.
We stand by our opinions.
Like, if you think I'm wrong, you think I'm wrong.
Suck your mum. That's what I've got to say if you think we're wrong. Yeah. No, seriously, if you think we're wrong, that's cool. I suppose we've got to talk about Slicker first.
Well, out of all the drama that's gone on, and there is a lot of, as we've just gone through, that is definitely one
of the worst.
Yeah. Like,
without a doubt.
How on earth?
Over $300,000.
It's not even just like a little scam plan. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And it's not even that. It's his friends as
friends,
well as
families, fans. But here's the thing. So it's people have clearly corroborated how much he's scammed out of them.
300,000.
Now take into account how much he's been earning on Twitch on top of that.
Yeah, because of sponsorships and subs and bits and whatever else it is you get on Twitch.
So
that's mad.
Probably had half an M, easy.
Yeah,
and it's thrown it all away.
Well, he's. I don't understand how he managed to get away with it for so long.
No, one guy,
300,000 plus.
One guy. What's his name? I just need to look at my notes, audience. I don't want to butcher his name. Luke AFK come out and said he has given Slicker 27 grand.
What?
Yeah.
27 grand.
27
Hold
G's.
The phone. Hold on. $27,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
So has he given that in one lump, or has he done that over time in like small installments?
This he didn't say. I don't.
What did he go to him with in the first place to get 27 G's out of him? Did he like sell him the world? Or otherwise, as a friend, you've got to be like the most trustworthy friend possible.
But also, you've got to be
just hand over 27 grand.
As well as being a good friend, handing over 27 grand, you've also got to be a bad friend. Because you're giving your friend 27 grand because they're in trouble or they need help with their rent or whatever.
But you don't know what Slicker's said to him. Like,
true.
Like, so you don't know if Slicker's like sold him a dream or whether Slicker's done what you've just said and like been, I'm in trouble, I need help.
So let's play devil's advocate. Let's play 2 scenarios. I want to get your view on this. Scenario 1, straight up 27 grand in one hit. If I ring you and say, Carl, I know we obviously earn a lot less, but I ring you up, say, Carl, you can help me out with 27 grand, could you?
I ain't got 27 grand to give you, mate.
Yeah, well, I know that.
Yeah, hypothetically.
Hypothetically, I need 27,000 Monopoly.
I would want a pretty damn good explanation as to why you need 27 grand.
Would you worry that? Why on earth am I asking you for 27 grand?
Yes.
Exactly.
I would, like I just said, I would want a bloody good reason as to why. Like, whether it's you've got the greatest business deal to offer me.
Possible.
Or
can't pay my rent.
You're in trouble and you need help. Like, yes, I'll be willing to help you out. But for 27 grand's worth of help.
You better be in mad trouble.
Like, nah, mate.
So
I can't imagine he's just gave him 27 grand in one go. This must have been like small
over a period. So let's play the second scenario.
Yeah.
Over 12 months. That's still roughly $2,000 a month from one person.
Yeah. Like after like the first couple of goes, like I would definitely be questioning
what's going
on. Where's the money going? If I'm like, say I'm doing it to help you out, if I've give you said amount of money and you're still asking for help, you're clearly not fixing the problem that you need the help with in the first place.
No.
And if it's to sell me the greatest business deal of all time,
clearly after 6 months
investing into the business, surely you would have had proof over that time as to where the money's going, what it's being used for.
Yeah, you'd be able to.
What my potential
returns.
my potential returns are, and like we've said, $300,000, mate.
There's a lot of people to scam.
How many people has he scammed?
Because you think this guy's 27,000.
Madness.
So clearly he's fairly well off, I would assume. But to the average fan, how many fans have you had to scam to get that? That's what
I mean.
Mad.
Has he been doing that live on the stream as well?
No, he's been doing it in his Discord.
Wow, mate.
But Discord saves everything. So he's been caught.
So they've got all the evidence
Possible.
they need to be able to convict him of an actual criminal offence.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, it is fraud.
It is fraud.
But can they convict him if they're an American fan and obviously he's in the UK?
Yeah, it's a tough one because if they've willingly handed money over, then it's not fraud. But then if he's lied to them as to the reason why he needs the money,
it is fraud.
It is fraud. So I'd imagine in court he would lose.
Yeah, because he's had to do a public apology and say, I scammed you. So technically he's just lined himself up for court cases galore.
Yeah, and
but I don't know how the transatlantic suing works.
Yeah, the court system works. Yeah. I suppose if you can get a good enough lawyer, you can find a loophole.
Yeah.
As to why you don't owe this money back to someone.
Pretty much, we could probably say Slicker should never step foot in the USA ever again, because it steps off the plane and FBI are there and
but then
we got him.
It stems to gambling, right?
Yeah.
So it was purely to feed his gambling
addiction
habit.
Yeah.
And surely his friends around him must have known that he was like into gambling or.
Yeah, he does. I'm going to assume he does gambling streams, but then is it that people just think he's streaming it and they're doing it with some sites give the streamers funny money to use, so they don't actually lose their money. So do they think that's going on, but he's actually gambling his real money?
I have no idea. But
and because gambling's become such the normal on Twitch, are people now unable to see gambling addictions because it's every day on Twitch?
Yeah, there's a point where, like, the fact that this is a problem because did he not take money off of someone
Yes,
that was
in his Discord.
trying to pay for her chemotherapy.
Yeah, in his...
you do not do something that low.
And the
unless
worst thing
you
is,
have a problem that overtakes your logical thinking.
Yeah, and nothing overtakes that. I'm sorry, like especially in the US where
addiction will overtake.
Your
logical
from your logical thinking.
Yeah.
But if you are an individual and you're scamming people, like surely your moral compass kicks in at that point.
Yeah, but that's my point, Ed. But if you're that deeply into something, there's no logical or moral thinking about it. It's just I want money, I need to feed my addiction.
It's
and the
bad.
fact he's gone down to that level of taking money from someone who's paying their
cancer treatment. Yeah. And if you're from the US, you understand you have to pay for all your treatment. It's not like here in the UK.
That just takes it to a whole nother level of
scum.
Yeah.
Absolute scum.
And the fact that he's come out and given a public apology, like
bullshit.
It means fuck all, really.
Yeah.
Like, who's after scamming that many people have that much money? Why is anyone gonna think your apology is sincere in the first place? Like,
crocodile tears.
You may well be sorry, but after what you've done, you're gonna have to do a lot more than just say I'm sorry. It's not gonna fix the problem.
No, and he hasn't even offered to pay the money back. Other streamers are paying back the victims.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
And it's not just like random as he's done it to. He's done it to his friends. He's done it to people in vulnerable situations.
Yeah.
It's...
He should be, in my eyes, if there ever was an instance to publicly pull someone from a platform, this is it.
Yeah.
And I don't agree with deplatforming people, but...
Yeah, but there has to be consequences for your actions.
Surely he's just going to continue to scam people.
Yeah.
Because he can gamble off stream.
Yeah, but then Twitch, after this all come out in public, then announced.
Oh, the ban.
They were banning gambling on Twitch. So it took someone to scam someone people out of $300,000+ to then realise that gambling is a problem.
But in true Twitch form, Twitch banned unregulated gambling.
They didn't ban gambling full stop.
No.
They banned unregulated gambling.
So if you are a regulated gambling site...
So like sports betting,
Ladbrokes,
fantasy betting...
Basically your big gambling companies who have licenses in their respective jurisdictions means they are regulated.
Yeah, so you're still free to stream gambling.
Their sites.
The whole world of gambling, to me, just... It boggles my brain, right?
Yeah.
Because I know it causes huge financial problems for people. But then if you give someone the ability to do it, yes, it's down to them to control and not get addicted to it in the first place. I fully understand that.
Yeah.
But, like we've just said, like the whole fucking hypocrisy of banning gambling to a certain extent, but not banning it completely. Like, you're either all in or you're all out. You can't be half-hearted and be like, oh, if I ban gambling completely from our platform, we're going to withhold millions of dollars from our potential income. Fuck your income. What you earn out of that gambling is irrelevant when it's affecting people's lives.
A young, impressionable audience.
And Twitch has no age restriction either. So this is viewable to any age. You could have your 5-year-old kid on his tablet, and you know full well a lot of kids these days, they just get a tablet shoved in their face and start playing games. Oh, what have I found? I found a little gambling game on Twitch. And their parents could be like none the bloody wiser.
Yeah, or like these microtransactions on like Fortnite.
Oh, but don't even get me on microtransactions. Just beyond it. I don't know even that. How many people, personally, I've seen it on Twitch, where kids get hold of their parents' credit cards and then start spamming their favourite streamer with subs. Yeah. And then realise, oh, I've just spent $1,000 instead of $1 that I was supposed to send, and like nearly lose the will to fucking live.
Yeah,
because they
happens all the time.
So I need my money back. Like,
and then the parents have to do a charge back, but then that's just a hack.
Yeah, like there's not enough regulation
No.
On these sort of platforms.
I'm all
to
for
protect people.
I'm all for deregulation, but there are certain regulations that
Yeah.
you need in place.
Yeah, because there's not enough protection.
No.
Like, yes, it's down to individual people to like be logical, but kids don't think logically.
No, they're
Like,
kids.
You have the ability to expose kids to this sort of thing, and
If you show a kid you're on a site where you put in $100 and you walk away with $10,000 in a couple of hours, they're going to think they can replicate that.
Yeah.
In fact, most adults are probably going to think they
and
can regulate
this
it.
brings, like you said, microtransactions. Microtransactions is mad. Like, it's genius from a bloody
Financial
profitable,
business, profitable.
a profit point of view.
Yeah.
But you literally give kids the ability to spend. It is another form of gambling. You cannot say it is not a form of gambling, because games like FIFA, Ultimate Team, microtransactions. Pretty much every single game on your phone now, you have microtransactions on.
Yep.
Pretty much every game now is made for pay to play.
Yeah.
Or pay to play.
Because it's the more profitable model from a business
like,
point
it is
of view.
genius, but you literally expose any age bloody
age group.
Yeah, any age group to gambling. Like, and you'll see it's the same thing with, like, you think about smoking.
Yeah.
Like, you could quite easily stop smoking by banning the production of cigarettes. Right?
They do
But
in Singapore.
won't, because they make billions and billions of tax money out of making the product. It's the same thing with gambling. The amount of money governments make.
Prime
from tax.
example, just this is completely off topic, but on topic to what Carl just said. In Singapore, it's illegal to vape, but legal to smoke tobacco.
The double bloody standards in the world today are just madness. But back on to Twitch.
Like the hypocrisy, mate.
Like, yeah, this just
Twitch.
goes off from the gambling. Like,
Twitch is the biggest hypocrite on their own platform.
Yeah.
They're bigger than any streamer beef. They are their biggest hypocrite. For example, E-Rob gets banned rightfully gets banned for 30 days for abusing his position and threatening somebody in his chat. Gets banned for 30 days.
Yeah, he can't complain about that, because if your chat is being toxic, you
get banned.
you get mods and stuff in there that
ban you.
Yeah, that you get banned for. So
You're on
he
time
deserves
out.
getting banned. You can't threaten.
Yeah,
viewers.
I'm fully for the ban.
Yeah.
But then another streamer, I forget her name. I'll put it up on the I'll put a name up on the screen. She only gets a 7-day ban for getting railed on stream. I'm sorry.
How does that work? 30-day ban for threatening a viewer and 7-day ban for getting
It
rammed
makes no sense
on the stream.
And okay, she can say, well, technically you couldn't see. It was in a reflection on the stream.
No, but she admitted that she was getting
getting railed
on live Twitch stream. Like,
Probably where kids were watching.
That's my point. Is it goes back to this. There is no bloody age restriction. For all you know, your toddler or 5-year-old or 10-year-old or whatever could be sat there watching this live stream going, "Mummy, what's she doing?"
Or they could,
while she's getting her back door smashed in.
Yeah, or they could be watching your favourite your two favourite categories, categories, ASMR, and what's the one? The pool, the hot tubs.
Hot tub
You absolutely
streaming
love those
and
ones.
ASMR, mate. I think no. I think you'll get yourself confused with that, mate.
Hang on. Oh, let me just give. This is a warning, viewers. This is a Carl rant warning. Carl rant code red warning.
I'm pretty sure I'm ranting already, to be fair, but it is an absolute fucking joke. One, what is wrong with you weirdos out there? ASMR, what the fuck? Who come up with that bloody category?
I can get it on YouTube. I can get it on, static videos.
Why can you get it?
No,
what is enjoyable about sitting there?
No, I don't enjoy it, but other people might, listen to it and fall asleep. But watching it live, what is wrong with you?
It boggles my brain, right? You're going to to someone or send them bits or
does
voice messages to sit there, literally making love to a fucking microphone,
Did you
like
have a
licking
nice
the shit
birthday at
out of a
work
microphone.
today, Daddy? Oh yes. Do you want to go to the barber shop?
What the fuck, mate? It is one of the weirdest, cringiest things I've ever seen in my life. Like, why do people enjoy sitting there listening to someone making weird, strange, sexual, non-sexual noises down a mic? Like, just fuck it up, mate.
Yeah, it's
as a
pretty weird.
streamer, what makes you want to get into that field in the first place?
Easy money.
Like, I'm just gonna go buy a
Literally.
microphone and sit there go.
Because back in the day when it first came out, a lot of people would hide their faces doing it. So, I suppose for easy money back in the day.
Yeah, but then this is also like the bloody hot tub streamers.
Oh,
right?
the booby streamers.
Oh my god! Right? You can say right now.
Oh, hello. Why don't you donate to me, chat? Oh,
Suppose
knowing
it's-
full well there's someone on the other end of your screen.
Getting sticky socks, mate.
Ah.
They've got a whole drawer full of sticky socks.
Do they age gate that?
No, this is my point. Nothing is bloody age restricted. You can go on there and watch some bird in a tight little skimpy bikini with everything pretty much popping out, bouncing
Or-
up and down on a hot tub.
Don't even need to wear anything. What about the time you watched someone who
Oh,
was
yeah,
just painted?
There was someone who was painted, body painted. Like, you could see the lot. It was just painted over, but apparently they're clothed.
Why were you watching that?
Research purposes, mate.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Research purposes. Yeah.
Yep.
Just because I wanted to get an in-depth fucking view as to why people watch this fucking madness in the first place,
And
right?
the only logical explanation I can come up with
Is because they can't
Horny.
afford to watch Pong.
Yeah.
So you got to be pretty down bad to be watching this in the first place. Because everybody knows, right? If there was some bird in a hot tub who was clothed, no one would watch it.
no, unless she was
No
entertaining.
one would be subbing you. No one would be giving you any money. They don't care about your personality. They don't care about what you're saying. They are literally there to watch you bounce up and down and
Boobies.
sit there half naked.
Yep.
Right, because they are that down bad. They need to bash one out over you doing that.
Yep.
And the people doing it know full well
Yep.
that the people paying them
And in a lot of
doing it.
cases,
They are not there for their personality.
in a lot of cases, they'll have their Instagram on screen.
Right, so yeah, the moral of it is I've just had enough of the hypocrisy of Twitch because they ban people over some really petty stuff and some stuff they should legitimately be banned for. But how can you ban someone for 30 days for threatening someone and then 7 days for getting fucked on stream? It makes no bloody logical sense. It is literally the definition of hypocrisy or double standard.
Talking of double
But-
standards and hypocrisy,
Yeah, go on.
big streamer protectionism.
Yes.
How many streamers, maybe even your favourite streamers,
Not even just streamers, to be fair. It's like people in everyday life with higher status.
True. Although I think YouTube takes a different view. They'll just kick you off. Unless you're Mr. Beast. But then Mr. Beast doesn't do anything to
Yeah.
deplatform.
Yeah, but then YouTube tries the same malarkey where they'll ban you for like a day or so. And then
Or 30
you,
days,
you,
yeah.
You appeal the ban.
But
they bring you back.
at least YouTube's got the 3 strikes and you're out forever policy.
Yeah. I don't know what Twitch's policy is.
No.
With that.
Maybe
There
they've
must
got
be-
similar. I would assume
There
they've
must
got
be a limit because you had that poison.
Poison?
Who's the Poseidon?
Oh, Ice Poseidon.
Yeah, Ice
but
Poseidon
he got
banned.
straight up. He got banned loads of times for saying the N word, but then got a perma ban because he did a bomb threat
Yeah,
on a
yeah,
plane
yeah.
and it got national press. What a bellend.
Oh, wow.
Off topic, did you
That's-
know Ice Poseidon's fighting in one of these YouTuber boxing events soon?
I don't care.
He's fighting Brandon Buckingham. Shall we watch it to watch him get bashed up?
No, because it's just like watching like 2 little kids in a playground throwing handbags at each other. It's just pathetic.
But anyway, back to the topic
Bloody
of
ridiculous.
protectionism.
But yes, protectionism of big streamers, right? Just because you get in the numbers and you bring in the dollar, it should not exempt you from punishment when you do stupid shit.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of big streamers out there that say stuff
or do stuff.
Don't get me wrong, they get a bit of like backlash from it, but within a day or two, it's blown over, go back to normal, job done. If you're an everyday Joe streamer,
kiss goodbye to your streaming career.
Is gone, mate.
Finished.
I'm pretty sure streamers like XQC have said a lot of controversial things. XQC is a very likable streamer. Right? That's why he brings in the numbers he does. But he also says some really stupid things sometimes.
Hassan, because he takes a very
political
side.
Yeah, but he also has a very one-sided side sometimes. Like he has his opinion and then doesn't understand other people's opinions sometimes. That's what I find with him personally. And then when he gets called out on it, he tries to jump in the middle and be like, oh no, I was looking at it from both points of view.
Or he tries to use his intellect to belittle others.
Yeah, he's a very good speaker. Like he is very good at
masturbator.
Yeah. I don't know if he's a good masturbator. That's not something I want to find out about.
No, I was saying he's good at mass debating.
Yes, of course he was. Mate.
Yeah.
And then you've got streamers like Pokimane, who is a
She said that N-word live on stream. Do you know how many times it's been clipped? And she's. I don't think. If I said that word, I would be. Finished. I'd lose my job.
She's also very, very smart at the way she talks in a very soft manner. Like even when she's talking something controversial, the way she says
I reckon she's like the wicked.
She comes across as like an apologetic way of explaining.
Yeah. I think she's secretly like the wicked witch of the West.
But then that's how you become very popular in the first place. You think about it.
You have to be very articulate.
You've got to be able to talk very well and put your point across very well, or do it in such a way that you're going to be able to cover your own back if you do say something wrong.
She's very good at navigating very rocky waters.
Staying diplomatic. That's what she's very good at doing.
And she's very quick to realise when she's defeated and pulls out.
Yeah, but then there's also streamers that are in the 1% per se, who just go and say what they want and know they're going to get backlash, and then know within a few days it's going to blow over, job done.
Like the E-Rob 30-day ban.
Yeah.
For example. He'll be back from that.
And I'm pretty sure, like I just said, XQC has said some really stupid things over the years. And he's like pretty much the most popular YouTuber, the most popular Twitch streamer.
Yeah.
There's
probably smaller streamers, not smaller, but smaller than the upper echelon of streamers that are just outside it, that can get away with shit too, that we just don't really know because they're not as popular. They're still mega popular.
But then I suppose that's where Twitch needs to find the balance between what's acceptable in like the freedom of speech era.
Which is very difficult in the current
because
age.
Navigating freedom of speech is impossible, because freedom of speech is very very broken. Like, there's a lot of things like you're supposed to be able to voice your own opinion and say how.
But then if your opinion differs slightly,
if it differs to the narrative or the popular
opinion,
of the time, then you will get cancelled instantly.
Yeah,
which boggles my brain, because the freedom of speech is supposed to give you the ability to voice your opinion.
Yeah, and we're not talking about like people who've got like.
No, if you're like extremist, if you're like an extreme racist or extreme feminist or extreme misogynist or anything that makes
extreme,
it's like just no.
Yeah,
like yes, that needs to be regulated. But if you've just got an opinion on something, as long as you can take someone like not as long as you can take someone not agreeing with your opinion, then by all means you should be allowed to voice your opinion.
Yeah.
Or if you don't know what you're talking about, if you have an opinion on something that you have no idea,
keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, like don't bring it up in the first place.
Which tails back to our point: glass houses and stones.
Yes, if you live in a glass house, do
Don't
not throw stones.
Stones.
And actions have consequences. But for some people, they seem to get away with a lot more than what the regular Joe should.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's becoming more prevalent.
And why do you think it is, though? Because I think it is just down
think
to
it's
money.
it's
because they know that streamer is
makes
bringing
X
in
amount of money.
mad amounts of revenue. You're clearly going to let them get away with more than what you would a nobody, basically.
Exactly.
It's horrible to say, but
it's true.
Like, you got to look at it from a logical point of view.
Yeah, if you are taking 30% or 50%, we'll get onto that, of somebody's revenue that they've made.
Yeah.
And you're thinking, cool, this person brings me in $1 million.
Yeah, but this is where it brings in the dark cloud of Twitch earnings. Because Twitch come out and say it's not 70-30, it's 50-50. Whereas Twitch streamers then come out and say it's 70-30. And then now Twitch have just announced that as of June 2023, anything over or anything up to $100,000 is going to be 70-30. So it is 70-30. So I don't know where their denial of that come from.
Yeah.
And anything over $100,000 earned is going to be 50-50.
Right. So they earn. So as a streamer, you get 70%.
70%.
Up to $100,000.
Up to $100,000. Anything over that, you get 50-50.
So anything over $100,000, you're losing an extra 25%.
Yes. No, 20%.
20%.
Yeah.
Which is a big money
grab.
That's
a big chunk. Yeah.
Considering there's probably a lot of people that make over $100,000 on Twitch.
Yeah.
So it's specifically targeted at
I think
their bigger streamers.
XQC, funny enough, recently he done this isn't like a in-depth clarified number, but he done a rough estimation of how much Twitch would earn extra out of the change in earnings policy.
Oh, how much was that?
It was between $80 and $100 million.
That is a big money grab.
80, and this is a company that's owned by Amazon, who are already a multi-billion dollar company.
But here's the thing: so they're making this big money grab off clearly their most profitable streamers.
Yeah, and you've also got to take into account as well, right? Different streamers come from different parts of the world, which then have different tax brackets. And there's streamers in like the Middle Eastern countries.
Oh, because of the double taxation.
Huge taxations out of their earnings, and actually end up losing probably 80% plus of their actual earnings.
Now they're going to lose even more.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You've literally just ruined.
So here's the thing: Twitch makes a big money power grab, aimed definitely at their most successful streamers.
Yeah.
And takes more money out of their pocket.
Mm-hmm.
How does Twitch not realise, if I take all of this money away, our platform is made on these people. These people can go to YouTube and can go to Facebook, as we've seen in the OTK.
Yeah, pretty much most of OTK, like Fuslie, Valkyrie, Sykkuno, have all moved over to...
Yeah, and recently announced Code Miko.
Yes.
She's now gone.
Yeah, she's in her genre, she is a huge streamer. So that's a big loss.
And you can get memberships on Facebook and
you can imagine, like, if they lose streamers like Pokimane and
Ninja
XQC and Ninja, if they lose them sort of streamers on Twitch and they move over to Facebook or YouTube, Twitch are going to crumble.
And they're not going to just...
Then, I don't know.
They're not just going to move over. They're going to get contracts to move over.
Yeah, and the fact they've managed to... convince... Oh, fuck, I'll say that again. The fact they've managed to convince streamers of that caliber to move over to the likes of YouTube and Facebook, the contracts they must have been offering them...
Oh, yeah, they are nuts. They are nuts.
Because you wouldn't take a bloody offer that's less than what you're earning on Twitch now.
So Ninja, when he went to Mixer, I think, don't quote me, it was about 20 million over 3 years they offered him.
Madness, mate.
Now, I don't know...
That's not even including sponsorships.
Yeah, I don't know if they then say, whatever you get in memberships, you don't get to keep. we're going to pay you up front, but you don't get to keep the membership. Nobody's
no
ever
one
revealed
knows the fine details.
Yeah,
of
nobody's
the
ever revealed the fine details, but that's a lot of money.
It's the same thing
that's
like
guaranteed.
Twitch's 70-30 is on sub earnings.
Yes.
I don't know what it comes down to, like your individual sponsorships, like your bits.
They take a cut of your bits because it's through their platform.
Your advertisements.
Again, they take a cut of that.
Mad, delving into the nitty gritty of contracts is just.
Here's the thing where Twitch could potentially be shooting himself in the foot. If these if these people move over to other platforms, these other platforms aren't streaming services first. They are social media or video sites first.
So they're creating competition. They're bringing big streamers out of their own platform over to more competition.
And you think you upload on YouTube, you take your clips, upload it on YouTube, it gets seen more than it does on Twitch. And it gets seen by more people that have never found you.
Yeah, because you think YouTube as a platform is definitely bigger than Twitch.
Yeah.
Maybe not as a gaming platform.
No,
but
but here's the other point.
Like
if you're on YouTube and you see a clip of a gamer, I guarantee you at least 50% of those, at least, maybe even more, will not come over to Twitch to watch you because they haven't got Twitch, can't be bothered with Twitch. Now you put yourself on YouTube, they've a subscriber, they think, oh, I might watch that. So now you potentially have way more viewers than you do on Twitch.
Yeah.
So I think Twitch is shooting themselves. But the one thing I will say is earnings on YouTube, they're still pretty bad. We're on a 60-40 split.
Yeah. But then the thing is with platforms like this is, at the end of the day, they are providing you the platform for you to have the career in the first place. You've got to put in, obviously, the hard work, but they're providing a platform for you to thrive. So don't get me wrong, they deserve a cut. But yeah, I do agree with your money. Like every company gets to a point where they're just like, we need more money. We need more money.
Yeah, you think they've exhausted every avenue. Yeah. They've already got adverts. They take a cut of your bit pay. You can probably get some sponsorship through them that they take a cut.
But yeah, I would love to know what they're offering the likes of like Fuslie, Valkyrie, Sykkuno.
Ninja hasn't agreed a new deal, so we'll see where he goes.
They must have offered him silly money to take him off a platform that they were thriving on.
Yeah, because you're not just going to jump ship without a deal, are you?
No.
Because you've almost got to build it from scratch. So you're going to be like, hey, at least give me
But
X
then they
amount.
could have also reeled them in and been like, we're going to offer you stupid amounts of money up front, signing on bonus, all that sort of
And then you get no...
Yeah, and then like 2 years down the line, they change their policy where you're fucked.
Or it could be they give you a good deal, but you don't take into consideration that for some reason you go mega viral on YouTube, and now you're earning way more than your contract, but you don't get to see a penny because you've signed up front.
And they've got to have some like decent lawyer who goes through that contract and makes sure there's no bloody fine small print that goes, oh, we're going to fuck you over because you haven't read it properly. So moving on from the protectionism of big streamers, let's go to the
other side of the coin.
Yeah.
My mind's gone blank.
Which is the
ungratefulness of certain bigger streamers.
Yeah, like so some people are just outright arrogant.
Yeah.
Some people just think they can say and do what they want without consequence, which you're just stupid. Like you deserve the consequences,
especially when it's your fan base that pays your bills.
Yeah, because I've seen people come out and say like, I don't give a fuck about my fans. Like chat can go fuck themselves. Blah blah blah. It's like there's a difference between banter and taking a piss, and like there are actual like people who legitimately like go fuck yourselves. Like I'm so big that
you don't matter. You're beneath me because you're a viewer.
If they weren't paying to view you,
you
wouldn't be there in the bloody first place.
You'd still be working at Tesco's.
So
Barry,
don't be so bloody arrogant and wind your neck in a little bit. Like, it goes like if you're start a streamer and you have no idea what the rules and regulations are, you may well say some stuff that you shouldn't say.
Especially if you get like, it happens quite a lot now, but like, you know, people that get like meteoric rises to fame, like they just get a stream go viral and that's it. They're expected to be like the top tier, who have been doing it for years, who have been in trouble before and navigated the waters, and now they've got to navigate the waters with the sharks with no help from no one.
Then you can also get baited as well.
Yeah,
a lot of streamers get baited by trollers who bait them into saying something or doing something that they shouldn't do.
Yeah,
that's just unfortunately some of the downfalls of Twitch.
And that's the one that's
there
like
are going to be trolls everywhere.
Yeah, and that's one like near on impossible that you can't stop.
No, but that's the problem. If you're going to join a platform like that, you've got to be very clued up about the things you can and can't say, and be very sus.
Yeah.
About certain things that chat are trying to like get you to say, or sending you links to certain things, because it is literally as simple as that. They could send you a bad link, you pull it up, boom, banned.
Or like, where do you remember the craze when people used to do IRL with their speaker boxes?
Yeah.
And it would be like a cool song, and then halfway through it, bang, racism. Or it's like a bomb threat or something.
Yeah. But then going back to the fact there are just some pricks out there. Just they build, don't get me wrong, they've done well to build a good audience, good fan base, good platform, good brand.
Yeah.
But then you should be grateful for what you've got. You don't then go out and piss all over the people that have built your brand with you. You deserve the consequences.
Yeah.
If you're going to throw your career away by being an arrogant prick, then by all means do it, but don't complain about it afterwards.
Yeah, don't complain when your audience turns on you.
Yeah.
Because there are plenty of streamers out there who...
If you've got an opinion like that, you're better off just keeping it to yourself.
And venting off stream.
Yeah.
Or to other streamer friends. But even that is risky.
Yeah.
Because as we found out, like mizkif and Ice Poseidon, years later, this motherfucker will out you.
Because if you then fall out with said friend, they've got all the evidence they need to go and fuck you over.
Yeah. Streamer friends are not the same as friends you've grown up
with. And at the end of the day, money makes the world go round, mate. Money influences people
beyond belief.
Your friendship will mean fuck all. That's when you know when they're a true friend. If you do well, say like you pop off, your friend doesn't pop off so much, you get into good money, get a comfortable life,
and then ignore them.
And then ignore your friend because he's not. So, when it comes to arrogant streamers, I think just the moral of the story is stay humble. Doesn't matter how big you get, stay humble. Remember how you got there in the first place.
And keep yourself out of other people's bullshit and drama, and don't throw stones in your glass house, or if you've got skeletons in your closet from years ago.
Yeah. But yeah, Twitch has been popping off this month for drama.
And if it carries on, I think Twitch will implode.
Yeah, but then you think about it, it's actually it works both ways. It's bringing in viewers. If there's spicy drama going on, more viewers.
Spicy drama.
Yeah, more viewers are going to be
intrigued.
Yeah, they're going to be intrigued, and they're going to back their
favourite streamer.
Yeah, their favourite streamer. So, if anything, it's probably benefited Twitch. Maybe it's exposed some flaws in the platform, but it's also brought in an influx of people viewing.
And because Twitch is Amazon owned, they're not going to change their ways. They lay down the law, and that's it.
And so because this is Twitch, these streamers, they may well have beef in the background, but they also air their beef live
very public
on
way.
Twitch. Yeah, so
for you to watch.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
It's good. So with that, we'll leave you this week. And if you made it this far, you're a real trooper.
Yeah,
so
thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. And as we said in the beginning, we don't just do drama. We do the trending side as well.
Good stuff.
The good, the bad, and the ugly.
So that'll be out in the next few weeks. We're not going to tell you when, but keep your eyes peeled for that. So you're going to have to hit the subscribe button.
Like.
Oh, write a comment.
Yeah. If you have a different view to us, or you don't agree, or you do agree with us, then feel free to put it in the comments below. If it hurts our feelings, then oh well.
You're not going to
I'll
hurt
get
my
over
feelings.
it. If you don't agree with something I like, it's entirely your choice.
Yeah. And on
But
that,
yeah,
note,
I would like to know.
What's your thoughts on
So
all of the drama?
Put it down in the comments below. And if you've got any drama or trending stuff that you think's good for
or
us to
new
talk
creators
about,
popping off that we don't know
Yeah,
about,
up and
that you'd
coming,
like us to look at,
then feel free to
do so.
Yeah, to let us know. So tune in for next time. If not, then
it's been emotional.
Have a happy life. Bye-bye.
Bye. I love you.
I'm not an arrogant prick.
Yeah, you are. You just don't tell him.
And
he is. Don't listen to him.
I don't get offended because someone doesn't like
He
my
does.
opinion.
He gets proper offended. Offend him in the comments.
Fuck up, man.
I'm going to cut the mic off now. Goodbye. Bye-bye.